Ever get that niggly, cricky feeling in your neck after you've been hunched over your phone for a while? If so, you might have had a brush with text neck. Juliet has some tips to get you unknotted.
According to the last census, there are more than 37 million adults living within South Africa's borders, and more than 95% of them have a mobile phone. It's not surprising then that texting is a popular form of communication, and global statistics say more than 1 billion text messages are sent each month. That's a lot of finger typing. Although this form of communication brings with it various advantages like mobility, efficiency and speed, there are downsides as well, the most painful of which is called text neck.
Text neck implies a condition which would effectively affect the neck only. But the truth is that you can get a lot of referred pain from the cervical spine into the arms, shoulders, as far down as the fingertips. And obviously associated with sitting with any electronic device would be the act of sitting, which has got an implication on the lumbar spine as well. So we need to consider the back as one long continuous structure.
Text neck affects millions of people around the globe, and its effects are being felt in SA, where technology like phones are becoming more available and used more often. But it's not just mobile phones which are to blame. A recent workplace survey in the States suggests that employees spend up to 1,400 hours using technology in the form of tablets and phones, screens and other tech aids that place undue stress on their bodies.
The health concerns are essentially a significant impact on functional efficacy when working. So the symptoms could manifest anywhere along any of these structures. The neck, implicitly, you could have neck pain, you could have headaches, which would manifest from the two joints where the cervical spine and the skull articulate on one another. You could have wasting, you could have a loss of efficacy of fine motor control down into the fingertips.
Now that we know that certain ways of using technology is bad for your posture and can actually lead to more serious conditions, what can be done?
The need for ergonomic furniture has increased quite dramatically over the last few years, and I believe it's as a result of the way we're working today. I believe that there's 5 tips that can be very easily adopted by people, and they can take them into the office and have immediate benefit from them. The first, I say, is to be cognizant of your posture. One's spine has a natural S shape, and the desire is to preserve the natural S shape of your spine. I'm sure we've all been into offices where you've seen people hunched over their computers, where your back becomes arced and the natural S becomes a C. And when that happens, you're going to have a great level of discomfort. The second is to try and avoid the amount of time you spend in compromising positions. So try to avoid lengthy periods of being seated. The third tip that we would give, and it's particularly in the context of text neck as we're talking now, is to try and when you're using your devices, to get them at eye level and to look at the devices by moving your eyes rather than moving your neck. The fourth tip that we would give is to do simple exercises in the office. The fifth, and I think one of the most important tips, is to have a proper ergonomic chair.
You might not have felt any symptoms of text neck before, but seeing as it could cause you pain down the road, why not make a few behavioral changes now and prevent all the bad stuff? Now, I wonder how it feels when you activate your inner core typing muscles.